Hello, my name is Michael Bailey, and today I will discuss how performance checklists can be used as an informal assessment strategy, particularly in the field of aircraft maintenance. This video will explore what performance checklists are and the principles behind them, how they function in vocational education, their advantages and limitations, best practices for implementation, and how they can be used to provide feedback. Checklists are widely recognized in education as effective assessment tools. They provide clear expectations, structured evaluation, and ongoing feedback, critical elements in vocational training. So, what are performance checklists and what are the principles that drive them? A performance checklist is a student generated checklist for a task which they have been assigned, which is then assessed for accuracy and usability by their peers or their teacher, as per classroom assessment techniques. For example, the students have been given an assignment to create a sheet metal structure. The students have also been directed to create a checklist, a step by step, on how they would go about doing this. Once this checklist has been handed back to the instructors then have a snapshot of whether the students have a grasp or understanding of the steps required to create this and whether or not they would be using the appropriate tools. In the context of aviation maintenance training, performance checklists are particularly valuable. It gives the instructor insight into the student's understanding of safety protocols, uh, correct sequences in the performance of tasks, meeting compliance and regulatory standards, and this is before we get into assessing technical skill. Also, by generating this checklist, the students are given an opportunity to think critically about the project that they've been given and the steps that they need to perform to successfully complete it. What are the benefits of using performance checklists? One, it allows the students to develop a clear expectation of what is expected of them. Through immediate feedback from the instructors, it can give them a clear snapshot of what is expected of them before going into an assignment. It gives them the tools to properly self assess by analyzing a project before they begin and through constructive feedback from their instructor, they are able to gain a deeper understanding of what is expected of them and how to properly assess their own work. With immediate and accurate feedback, it can promote consistency in evaluation and understanding as well, ensuring objective and standardized understanding across all students. And finally, it can support workplace readiness, encouraging structured thinking, which is a key skill in aviation maintenance. What are the challenges of using performance checklists? While these checklists are powerful tools, they have some limitations. First being time investment. It requires a significant time investment both from the instructor and from the student to properly use this technique to understand a student's ability before going into an assignment. Second of all, is that these assignment tools are not effectively used alone and should be used in conjunction with other assessment tools such as reflective discussion, instructor observation, and peer and self assessment. Some best practices for the implementation of performance checklists. First is development of a standardized rubric for which to promote objectivity and consistency. Second is to discuss errors immediately to reinforce learning. And finally, encourage learner involvement. How will learners receive feedback using performance checklists? First, feedback needs to be specific. Point out exactly where a student performed well and what needs improvement. Second, be actionable. Offer clear steps for improvement, not just needs work. Be timely. Provide immediate feedback so the students can correct errors before issues become habits. And encourage and reinforce positive and correct behavior. Reinforce what was done correctly and build confidence in students while addressing weaknesses constructively.
In summary, performance checklists are an effective informal assessment tool in aircraft maintenance. They provide clear expectations, promote self-assessment, enhance consistency, and support workplace readiness. To maximize effectiveness, instructors should keep checklists clear and relevant, engage students in their development, and use alongside other assessment tools and methods to ensure proper and comprehensive learning. Thank you for watching.